What's going on? Welcome back to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast. I wanted to get in here this week and just go over a couple of things I done peeped out as far as music goes. If you don't know, the NBA All Star Week was this week. It's sad to see that the way the All Star game's been going lately, man. After these last couple of years, just not being competitive. But yeah, let me start off with the NBA, man. I just want to get into a couple of the things that I did get to watch. I watched the 3-point contest, I watched the dunk contest, and I watched some of the All Star games with the new format. I wasn't feeling it, but just to start out with the 3-point contest, I'm gonna tell y'all what my prediction was. I know I wasn't able to throw a video together earlier in the week to say what my predictions were, but I'm gonna let y'all know what my predictions were and who ended up winning. Um, this year they had Norman Powell, Cameron Johnson, Cade Cunningham, Dame Lillard, Jalen Bronson, Tyler Hero, Darius Garland, and Buddy Hield. Out of those guys, I want to say I picked Dame. I thought Dame was going to be at the three-peat, but my follow-up, I thought it'd be Buddy Hield because I think that he gets more in the rhythm when it comes to three-point shots. And I just thought he was the better three-point shooter out of all these guys. But it ended up first round, it was Hill had 31, Garland had 19, Hero had 19, Brunson had 18, Lillard had 18, Cade had 16, Cam Johnson and Norman Powell both had 14. So when I think about it, I don't know what most of these guys' percentage is, but I've seen it's so many more 3-point shooters available. Like even like with Klay Thompson, I know that he's getting up there in age and his knees ain't been good. But at the 3-point contest, Curry and Klay Thompson should be in that motherfucker every single year. That's just my opinion. I think they should be in there. But I don't know what they reason why they didn't want to do it this year, or maybe they just want to step aside for the younger dudes. I understand that, man. But when it comes to All Star Week, we thinking that we're gonna see the best of the best, and it really hasn't been like that for a couple of years now. But anyways, the final three were Darius Garland, Buddy Hield, and Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero pulled off the win by one. Buddy Hield went wrong when he missed the whole first rack in this final round. He missed the entire first rack, and then he started heating up later on in the later part of the 3-point contest. And I want to say that last rack he had with all money balls, he missed the second to last. So he could have still won it if he'd have hit the hole, if he'd have cleaned that rack out. But he would have definitely won it if he'd have got a couple off in that first round. But that first rack. So salute to Tyler Hero. He pulled off the win. Next thing I want to get into was let me see, I want to say 3-point contest. I didn't get into the whole rookie situation, the rising stars thing. But let me see here. Just give me a second, y'all. Sorry for that. If you haven't already, make sure that you go like, share, and subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast. I am available on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram currently. I want to get back into doing my audio. I know I say that all the time, but I just haven't been able to get it connected with the rest of my with my other accounts. As far as oh my goodness, like just seeing these names, man. The dunk contest had Andre Jackson Jr. from the Milwaukee Bucks, um, Matisse Bazelis from the Chicago Bulls, Stefan Castle from the San Antonio Browns, and what's this dude named Mac McClung from the G League Orlando Magic. Like, how fucking crazy does it say that? If you don't know, if you haven't seen already, McClung pulled it off again. He did a three-peat. I want to say this is the first time somebody did a three-peat in the dunk contest. I want to get into the other guys first. Andre Jackson, I want to say this nigga didn't even get a dunk off. He had straight um, misses on his dunks. I would think that when it comes to a dunk contest, in my mind, I would think that you got at least 5 or 6 dunks that you want to go to. And actually, I take that back. You should have at least 10 dunks set aside that, hey, if this dunk don't work and it's taking up too much time, let me switch to this to get as many points as I can as possible. I know a lot of these athletes, like you lose your legs after you try to do it on the first one. But like with all this time you got, when you find out that you're in a dunk contest, you should be working on this thing. Especially most of these young dudes ain't even playing in the game. Like y'all barely getting minutes. Go practice for the dunk contest so you can make it entertaining for the fans. And that was my biggest thing, man. Buddy got him I know he got his a little 360. What did it say? A 360 dunk off the second time around. But outside of that, he missed all his dunks, man. So if I had to give him a grade, it would definitely be an F. Matisse Bazelis or whatever from Chicago Bulls. He was another one. He is a big, tall, lanky guy, but he just couldn't get his dunk up. I wanted to say that he tried to dunk from behind the rim, like throw the ball, bounce the ball, and run up and grab it and dunk it or something like that. And he got it off. I want to say like a third or fourth time, but after the judges have already seen what you've been trying to do, you kind of burn him out because like man, it's always better if you get it on the first try. So I would give his ass an F. So I got two Fs on the board. Stephon Castle, he did a couple of basic dunks. It just that he's very athletic, so they look more powerful and dope, I would say. So he did okay. He was the runner up in this dunk contest. And like I said, I think he did okay. I give him a B plus or whatever, just because he was able to keep up with McClung. Even I don't think he got a 50. No, he maybe got 150, but he had a 49.6 because maybe T Mac and I can't think of whoever the other judge was. They end up giving him a 9 instead of a 10, so it ended up rounding out to like 49.6. And for the winner, Matt McClung, man, I know people love him. First off, let me say this: this dude is in the G League. He's not even on the fucking NBA team. He's not even on the current roster. He's on the G League. So you mean to tell me that the best that you could find is people from the G League to come up and compete for a damn dunk contest? People, let me finish what I was saying. I will give him an A for his dunks. However, to me, he does the same setup. He's going to jump in the air. He's going to jump over somebody. He's going to hold the ball between his legs. He's going to look up at the rim and do something like I think one dunk, he went up over him and tapped the front of the rim and then dunked it. That's cool. Orlando Magic's Aaron Gordon when he played for the Magics, Buddy was on the little hoverboard going around in circles, and he did a dunk over him. He did something like that, and then he did pretty much the Blake Griffin dunk over the car. So all of them was cool, but it was like every single last one of them. It's the same setup. I'm a run and jump. I'm a pause in the air and do something. Now look, I'm not a dunker. I'm not no dunker anymore. At least I could never jump that high as this dude was. But it's just as from a fan watching the dunk contest, seeing all the different dunks that were back in the days. Like y'all can start remixing some of the old school dunks. Most of them just go back to the between the legs dunk or the windmill or something like that. It's so many more other dunks. I just believe that these dudes don't take the All Star game serious no more. And then on top of that, like I said, nothing against McClung, but he's a young white guy. This is Black History Month. This is 3 years in a row that they waited for Black History Month to embarrass y'all ass. Get some fucking dudes up in there that can dunk the damn ball, man. That's gonna get it off on the first dunk. Zion Williamson. Get Zion up in the dunk contest. Get Ja Morant up in the dunk contest. Get Anthony Edwards up in the dunk contest. These are guys that need to be in a dunk contest. I want to say that who got on Twitter? Giannis got on Twitter and said if Zach Levine, he was another one. If Zach Levine said he'd do the dunk contest, Giannis said he'd do it. It's so many other people that could do this dunk contest, but like I said, I don't know where they went wrong with that. I really don't. I'm not gonna get into the All Star game because I really didn't watch it because with the new format, they broke it down to four teams: Kenny, Shaq. Who else is it? Kenny, Shaq, Candace, and Charles Barkley. They all had a team of 8. The only people that didn't play was Anthony Davis because he was injured. Kyrie took his spot, and then LeBron ended up pulling out the last hour, I guess, and he wasn't playing. So he didn't even have a backup to come in. So they won. The OG team, Shaq's OG team won. but he wasn't even playing, man. And to me, it was like it's corny because yes, we know LeBron is 40 years old, but if you knew going up to the leading up to the All Star game that you're not going to play, step aside so one of these younger guys can get elected off the reserve and they can go do their thing. Maybe they want to be competitive. But what I've seen for the All Star game is just for the format. For one, it's two games that's going to get played. The first two games, semifinals. The winner goes on to the championship. And in this situation, it was like these dudes they barely play defense. Still, I don't understand it because it's like I know some say that like, oh, if they get hurt this game, they could be out for the whole year. That can happen at any point of the season. You're getting paid. You're already paid. You already got your contract. I'm not saying go out there and get hurt or anything like that, but it's like, damn, dog, like y'all not competitive no more. Y'all just go out there, y'all shoot a couple of threes, y'all might get a couple of dunks out, but it's like it's not competitive, and it then really became very boring to watch. So overall, I give it like a C. And the only reason I really watched the All Star Week is for the 3-point contest because you can't go wrong with shooting a damn three. The dunk contest, you're gonna see dunks that you've already seen before. They're gonna get burnt out. And then with the All Star game, nobody's gonna play defense. They're gonna look like they don't even want to be out there, man. And then I just think about how much money do people spend on these All Star games, thinking you're going to go see the greatest of the NBA. This is where we display that we are the best at each position, and it just ain't happen like that. Like just think about when you go to the Olympics. When they go to the Olympics, they playing hard every single day for a full tournament. This is just for one night. Y'all playing for damn near an hour and a half. That's it. Do that. Y'all got a couple more days off to recover and get back out there for the rest of the season. So I was very disappointed with it. I hope somebody step up to the plate, like I said, John Moran or Zion, and come get this damn dunk contest crown from this dude, man, because he been embarrassing motherfuckers in Black History Month, and I just don't like it. So that's all I got for the All Star Weekend, man. It's all jokes, but in a way, I am very serious. Get somebody up there that's gonna fucking dunk the ball, man. Like, share, subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast for your latest NBA updates on Facebook, YouTube,